live. I can only hope that it's live, so yep. And that y'all can hear me and stuff, you know. Hope you can hear me clearly and hear me talking. But yeah. But yeah, hey everyone, I know it's been a while. Sorry if it's been a minute and you'll miss me the last time, but a lot happened over like the last few days. Hello Erica, nice to see you by the way. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. But yes, we must talk about what happened, first and foremost. And the main thing is that, well, okay, I miss you too. You know, I was just talking to you a few seconds ago. Because I couldn't stream for last, like, I missed 2 streams, which was Wednesday and Friday. That was my fault, honestly. So, essentially, the day before I had, or, yeah, the day before my PS4 was having thermal issues. So, my PS4 is overheating, essentially. And it would overheat, you know, yeah, it would overheat. And when it would overheat, it would just, like, you know, it would just there was one time where like it would pull up an overeating message and did that twice and then it completely turned off. And when that happened, I was like so terrified. And yeah, I turned on my PS4 and like this was in the day too because like where I am and in this room that I'm in, it gets really hot since the walls are concrete. So the room itself isn't cool given the hot climate. So yeah, that on top of the heat made it overheat. So I had no choice but to carry it in. I even bought a screwdriver set because I was gonna do it like based on what they had told me the price was gonna be. But yeah. So I bought a screwdriver set that had the head that I would have needed to unscrew my thing in my PS4, and I carried my thing in, and it was priced at. Luckily, it wasn't too expensive. But it was more expensive than I would have wanted it to be. So I did get my PS4 thermal paste changed, and now it runs great, and it's not overheating anymore. But yeah, it was unexpected, and it's like, god damn it, I had to deal with that as well. So it was just one of those things where it was just kind of unfortunate. There's nothing that could have been done about it, unfortunately, but yeah. So that's why I missed Wednesday's stream and why I missed Friday's stream because, you know, I couldn't stream then because, well, I didn't have my PS4. I only got it back on Saturday, which was the day after. So yeah, that's why it took me so long, and you know, I'm sure you'll miss me, and I'm sorry I wasn't able to stream. I wish I could have at the time, but yeah, I just couldn't. So yeah, I got my thing back, and I'm really happy about it. So I hope ensemble those shit happens. I mean, I know, but it's like most other streamers don't really have to deal with this shit. You know, they can they have like 2 PCs, so like if one stops working, they're just like, alright, backup PC it is. I'm just glad everything worked out in the end. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a good thing. So yeah, PS4 has been fixed, and yeah, so yeah. I mean, so yeah, chat. That's what happened, and that's why I wasn't live. I appreciate anybody who was around and who chat with me at the time, and kept me up because I was pretty down. I'm not gonna lie. Like when that happened, I was so frustrated. I was like, God damn it! Like right now. But yeah, unfortunately, things like that do happen. Oh, hey, Shadow, welcome to stream. Welcome in. Welcome. First stream in ages. But I do want to talk about something. I think I'm going to be going on a break because I haven't really taken a break all year, honestly, and I'd like to take a break. You know, so I can have like time with myself. I can relax, watch anime.
WMDs are being developed
I really want to watch anime, but it's alright.
Their initial tests proved successful,
so, yeah.
and now Blackwood are planning to transport a large number of prototypes for more thorough field testing.
Well, aesthetically speaking, yeah, this is pretty good.
Destroy this complex.
Have I lost my aim, I wonder? I don't think I have. Nope, I still got it. Alright. Do 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 do. Gotta watch out for like those one units that I don't like. Oh, spec ops, yep. Yep. Well, we took him out pretty fast. He didn't last so long. Whoa! Where did you come from? Luckily, I'm hitting all headshots, so I have nothing much to worry about. I mean, snipe that buck. How do you even get up there? You weren't there a second ago. I know you weren't. But I guess you just exist now. Oh shit. Yeah, that's one thing, or one way you can bait the AI and like make them back off. Like if you throw a grenade at your feet, they'll run. That's one way you can get a heavy soldier or a heavy shield guy off of you if you're playing rifle. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I can just shoot him in the foot. That works as well. Yeah, almost died there, but luckily we didn't die. Thank goodness. Where the fuck did you even come from? We're in a building, so this should be a bit safer, you know, like a little bit. Not by much, but a bit. Alright. This is why this mission is more dangerous. See this floor? Yeah. This was a thing of nightmares. There's so many heavy guys that if you ran in there, yeah, you'd probably die, honestly. Yeah, we could just kind of take our time here and just kill whatever units show up. Yeah, so far so good though. Doing pretty well so far. Oh. And that is why you don't just run through an open door. I just showed you the hard way why you don't. Yeah, knocked on my ass immediately. And what did we learn today, class? Do not really go wherever you're supposed to in this game. You can die very quickly. Oh, that's where he is. Oh, okay. Yeah, those guys, like, they got close for no damn reason, honestly.
And armor restored. Teammates revived.
Yeah, moving to through this little alleyway right here, and here. It's up here first because there's a dude up there. Pick him out. Let's deal with them. What the? Oh, he's up there. Oh, okay, well. Oh, there was one of those shooting at me. Oh, I didn't realize. Well, yeah, I was like, how am I taking so much damage so quickly? But it's like, oh yeah, there was one of them. I see. Yeah, overall though, I'm not doing too bad. It's just, yeah, that kind of sucked, I'm not lying. Okay. Right. So, note self, next time head for this area right here. Alright. Oh, that's nice. Where do I have to go from here? Do I just wait here? Kind of just tells me to stay roughly right here, so I'll try to do that, but yep, hold on. So I'm currently having a monster and a weapon crisis. Okay. So Shadow is in his weapon crisis mode. Okay. And honestly, I say just try that on, see what clicks. Cause Hanna I ain't getting that thing with longsword, so I'm in weapon crisis mode. I mean, that's what I was trying to tell you before. Like, at the end of the day, I play longsword a lot because I love the weapon. You know, like it's my favorite weapon. Not saying that you can't be good with a lot of different weapons. You can be, by the way, but at same time, you know, you kind of need to. Oh yeah, I had to leave, so I waste a lot of time there. Actually, now that I think about it, but it's not say that you can be good at with every weapon. You can be, but like you should just find what clicks with you. I stuck with longsword because it just clicked for me. Same reason why Erica plays Gunlance. It clicked with her. It was her weapon, you know, like. Not every weapon is tailored for everybody.
soldiers, but we're not done yet. Stand by for new orders.
Oh, you could always try hammer. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty simple weapon. It's not too complicated, and it does, you know, good damage. So, I mean, overall speaking, hammer is a very good weapon. Yeah, could click. As complex as it seems, all you need is the R2 button. True. Yep. You got to checkpoint. Nice. That's great.
Ammo, health, and armor restored. Teammates revived.
Cover down! Push ahead!
Man, I'm gonna get back into my flow in this game because I haven't played in so long, but yeah. Okay, I think that should be about everyone on this area. But yeah, we did pretty good in that section. Probably not perfectly, but I think we did pretty good there, honestly. Apologies if I'm not really the, you know, doing this mission efficiently by some players' standards, but I don't really care. And plus, like, it's supposed to be fun, so keep it that way. I'm waiting for the screen to load. It's taking forever, but I get to reload and everything, so.
Gain roof access. Ammo, health, and armor
Right.
restored. Teammates revived.
Yeah. That's why, to, let's load. Restock my ammo. And yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, like most of the arrows that I own in this game, the only reason why I tend to use LMGs on longer missions is just because you need to kill a lot of enemies. Because, like, generally speaking, I would play these smaller clip size ARs because they're really fun. But the main reason why I choose not to on longer mission is just, like, yeah. It's a lot sometimes, you know? So, we managed to finish in 16 minutes, which isn't too bad by my standards. Given that, like...
Great job, team. Prepare for evac.
But, yes. We did pretty well too. We got through that mission relatively quickly. I don't think we got all the crowns in that mission, but I'm happy with how I did, you know? If I was using my cobalt, I'm sure I would have been just like killing them really quickly and more accurately. Like, that's the thing about this game. I just like playing other weapons. Like, you can play one weapon and, like, that's the thing. Each weapon has a level that kind of corresponds with it. So if you play one weapon a lot, you're not really going to get... What's the word for it? You're not really going to get any progress like that, just given the fact that you need to play different weapons to get the currency then to upgrade the modifications on your weapon. So... even though some of these guns may be harder to play than my primary gun, which has like really good mods, isn't bad, you know, like, isn't bad. Hey, we did all those. No, I lost my stoner LMG. I could get a bit longer for another 7 days. That's not gonna see much use, but sure. Let's see. So the Caramel Brimstone Eevee is a very good gun, but isn't my best one. I do like this whole AR a lot, but I just don't use it often. It's not really that great, honestly, but eh. Let's see if I can get a hot walk and try that with this gun. I am definitely not doing heist with that gun. Hell no. That is a hell no from me. Yeah. We can do hot walk with this, that's fine. But I got a message. What's that?
The African tick clamps onto its victim until it's either full of blood or the victim is dead. Blackwood is no different, except that its
yeah, this is what it looks like. It
resources
looks
is without
pretty
limit.
alright. It's not
If
a
we don't
bad
stop
gun
them,
necessarily, it's
Africa
just
will
like...
die and its people with it.
Not gonna lie, there's a lot to not like about this gun. Not gonna lie. Like, look at that recoil. Like, the recoil pattern on this isn't the greatest. It's a good looking gun, it's just the recoil pattern is not great. So I would use this thing way more. Like, look at that. It's so... Like, the recoil is so hard to control on this gun. That's the only reason why I don't use this gun more frequently. It's just really hard to control. And trying to use this on like a mission where you need a bit of a precise gun would be a nightmare. Honestly, like... Hey Mad Hatter, welcome to stream. I see you, by the way. Hope everything is well. My pistol is more accurate and more... has a further range than... or better aim accuracy than this, so... Because you have to tap fire. You can full auto on this thing or it's just gonna be terrible, honestly.
Ammo, health, and armor restored. Teammates revived.
One's going from there, two, yep.
Militia only attack
Up
from close
here,
range. Take them out before they get
doing
near.
good as well. Your PlayStation got fixed. Yes, it did. It finally got fixed. Yeah, it was a really stressful few days, I'm not gonna lie.
Restoration and revival complete.
I was really upset that I wasn't able to stream for a minute, but it's good to be back. Hope y'all miss me as much as I miss y'all, but yeah. So, this is my last, so if you don't know, this is going to be my last stream, and then I may do a stream on Christmas Day, because I want to take a break, because I haven't really had much of a break this year. I've been, you know, streaming all year this year.
And armor restored.
Yeah, I think a little break is
Don't let RPGs
in order
take out your entire
for me
team.
at least,
Spread
you
out
know,
if you
like...
see one.
The man dead, there's gonna be a second one, he's gonna come out through there. Yeah, so chat, can you see why I have a bit of mixed feelings about this AR? Like, it is a good AR, but like, it's just the recoil that really kills this AR for me. And this is using a suppressor to like dampen as much of that recoil as possible. So I'm taking damage drop just to have like a bit better aim, and even then it isn't really even helping honestly much. Helping a bit, it's making it a little bit more usable, but like even then I have to trade off like damage from far range honestly. Which is not a good trade-off. Oh, the damage drop off doesn't really kick in until like really far distances, honestly, like about 50 or so meters away. So usually you won't have to worry about the damage drop that much, but yeah, when you're shooting a target like this that's far away, you're definitely gonna feel the damage drop if you're not using a muzzle brake. Which increases penetration and like the effective damage range, so.
Checkpoint reached. All expendables restored. are highly trained Blackwood troops. If they blind you, get to cover immediately. Let one of your teammates deal with them. Checkpoint reached. All expendables restored.
Down! Gunner is down!
Alright, sorry about that. I went kind of quiet there because I just wanted to focus and make sure I got both of them, but yeah. Yeah, that's the only section of the level where I'm just kind of like... This is supposed to be a basic introductory level that kind of like teaches you like, oh, which units you need to be aware of, you know, how
All
to find
expendables
spec
restored.
ops. Which usually the best thing is sometimes like they're uncounterable if you don't have any cover.
Gunner down!
You fucking...
Gunner's down! Let's move!
Yeah, fine.
Helicopter is inbound. Prepare for extraction.
Well, that's mission done with this gun. Now, this gun is a fun gun. It's just... It just isn't fun to use, you know? That's the only thing about it. Like, I like it, but the recoil is just too terrible to even,
Great
like,
job,
use it on
team.
any
Prepare
long
for
mission.
evac.
So it has this Christmas present wrapping, and I really do like it, but yeah, it's just bad. It's just really, really bad. And like, this is one of the few guns I don't think is moddable, so like you can put mods on it to make it better, I believe. I can double check to make sure I'm not wrong, but yeah. I don't think it's moddable even, so even if like, you know, it wasn't that bad, you can't even mod it to be good. Yeah, I'm thinking of trying to do a mission solo, but I'm not even sure which mission I should try to do solo. Like, 'cause there's a lot of missions that I could do solo. Me thinking, just slap an anti-recoil XLS mod on it. I wish it were that simple. There are mods for weapons, yeah, but like, this one doesn't have any mods for some reason. I don't know why this one doesn't have mods, honestly, because like I feel like it should, but it just doesn't. Right, let me go to my inventory and I'll show you what I mean. So look, right, if you go to the weapon, it doesn't allow you to mod it. You know, like, you can do a field test, but yeah, just get a ribbon for it. I wish it were that simple. But yeah, essentially, I'm not sure about this, but I think you can only mod blue and high rarity guns. I think you can't mod the green one. So because of its rarity, that's why you can't mod it. So any of my other guns, like this one, which is the one I used to use a lot, it's also unmoddable. And that's the next weird thing, chat. Like some of the, so there'll be certain things that are unmoddable, and then there are guns that are moddable. It makes absolutely no sense, and I don't know why all of them just aren't moddable. Yeah, all the ARs can, all the AK models can usually be modded, so AK-47, AK-103. Which like the 47 and the 103 look so similar that it's almost hard to tell the difference. And they also feel the same stock. I guess stats wise, like it does a little the AK 103 does less damage than the AK 47. But it has more range, has a bit more aim accuracy. The accuracy just a little bit less, and it even has a bigger clip size than the standard AK from the look of it, so... No, it's the exact same clip size, I lied. Same one. So yeah. It's like, which one do you want? Do you want better things? Or like... it's like... I don't know, you know, like, you make a compelling argument. This is completely ass, but... Alright, let's head to the range and see what's going on. So yeah, this is a pretty good weapon. I've used it before, it's really good. I don't use the stock, I use the grip and the red dot usually. And it does have like decent recoil, like if you don't full auto with it, has decent recoil at least. And even so, like, it's relatively... You can control it, so like it's not terrible like the other one. And this is without any mods on the gun. Now, I'll show you what a gun with mods looks like. So, this is the VHS-2, and I'll go with my best mod gun, which is this one, the Cobalt Kinetic Edge Rifle, which has basically all of its mods on. As you can see. So you can mod guns, but like only specific guns of particular rarities. I have this which gives me more body damage and range, and I have this which gives me less recoil. And these two alone have made this gun so strong. But yeah, it's more appealing to go for body shots, and slim shots don't really do as much damage. So yeah, look at this, right? It barely even moves. Hold on, let me get a better so I don't tend to run this. I run this for even less recoil sometimes depending on what mission, and I run this. Like, look at that. That is so good. Like, that is so great. Like, you have no idea. Yeah, the clip is small, but like it's so accurate. Like, I have no other rifle that's like this accurate. The only trade-off when it comes to this gun though is just like it has a way smaller size. That's the one thing. But if I had to go and do a mission, like this is what I would prefer. Even for a longer mission, it kills things really fast because it has the extra damage mod. But I do have to level it up a bit more if I want to unlock its final mod, because there's one mod I do want to put on this thing that will turn it into a beast, in my opinion, which is this. Which reduces the headshot damage, yes, but it reduces recoil by 60%, and it increases the fire rate by 40%, making this thing basically an SMG. And even if you don't want that, you can like take a rate of fire instead, or you can get more sprint speed, you can get more limb damage, but like fast zoom-in speed, fast reload. But honestly, it just doesn't feel necessary, you know? And like, you can even run spread tightness. And even this is good with this. Let's say I were to switch this with this, right? So let me uninstall that mod. I don't think I need to pay anything, and I can install this mod. Install slot 1. I can run this essentially, and this thing will have no recoil. Yeah, let's go to the training or the field real quick and test out. I wanna see. Look, it barely moves. What? And that's just the purple variant, because keep in mind, these mods do have better variants. You can get them up to, I wanna say, well, not up to, I wanna say, but you can get them to gold rarity, which means it'll be a very good increase in like its recoil and stuff. These are just with the purple versions because I don't have them fully upgraded yet. Reason being is it's kind of really expensive to upgrade mods. Like, as you can see, I need a lot of currency if I want to upgrade that. So, yeah. So yeah, all things being said though, I will keep playing with this gun. I think the max level for any gun is level 40. So at level 40 I also unlock this thing, which is a skin. So they kind of do make it kind of worthwhile if you play the gun enough. It's not to say that they don't, they kind of do, but at the same time, would I? Not really, honestly, but yeah. Okay, but all things being said though, let's go do some missions actually. I'll try to do like a special operation solo, maybe. I'll try Earthshaker. Earthshaker is very hard, especially solo. It's not hard, but it's just very time consuming is what I meant to say. Cyberhorde, I can't do Cyberhorde solo, I'm sorry. Icebreaker, maybe. Actually, I want to do Cyberhorde, but if I'm doing Cyberhorde, I cannot bring this rifle. I need an LMG if I'm doing Cyberhorde. That's the one thing. Like, that's the thing, like, you need time to reload and you need to have like a bit of space, and on some of these missions when they're on hard or higher difficulty, pick a shorter mission then. Thinking about it honestly. Let's do Blackout. Blackout isn't too bad and it's kind of fun, so I think I could do Blackout. Let's see if I can get a deathless run on Blackout. Maybe I might be able to, and if I do, subscribe. Because, yeah, just subscribe. Anyway. Muy importante. Alright, let's see what this is that you're talking about, Erica, because you sent me something. What did you send me?
Vehicle inbound. Hold tight.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, in fact I didn't realize. Hold on. Right. I was not paying attention. That's my bad. Just trying to check my phone and yeah, the mission started. And this is why you do not get to check in Waface. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wait, that could have gone way worse. Luckily, it went as good as it could have gone, given everything that I wasn't paying attention, and, you know, yeah, that, so...
Not bad, Waface. We will meet again. I'm quite sure of that.
What the? Did he just break into our channel? We got radio interference. Attempting to fix it. Hang on. Stay put, fellas. Don't let those reach the vehicle. Team, we're still trying to fix the storm.
I'm gonna stock my
Checkpoint.
ammo real quick and
Restoration and
gonna
revival
have some.
complete.
Looks like we got an engine
And then
problem
jumping
covered.
into our
Defend the vehicle. Try to get it started.
into our vehicle here, so we're gonna put them in safety. Headshots don't really matter all that much. So.
Our satellite's flying. Hold on. Sending evac. Coordinates.
Alrighty then. Into the mist we go. Well, the first section went pretty well, I would say, if I do say so myself. So, yeah.
I told you we'd meet again. And believe it or not, I'm a man of my word. The storm killed your signal. Waface cannot come to your aid. Fortunately for you, I can. I know you don't trust me, but right now I am your only chance of surviving this night. There is an ancient ruin nearby, where you will find supplies and shelter. However, there is no trodden route. You will have to carve your path on the go. Your little shootout didn't go unnoticed.
Well,
Soon
yeah,
Blackwood
so
will know
towards
you're
the
here.
players,
I will lead you
so,
through their
yeah.
outpost, but I need you to do exactly as I say. Believe me, right now our cooperation is for the mutual benefit. I advise you to stay in the light. Who knows what might be lurking in these sands? Press on, Waface. You are doing well.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Press
oh
on,
shit,
Waface. You are doing well.
Yeah, I'm dead. I might be dead here. I might be dead. I might be dead. I'm gonna run campfire. Stay on campfire. Ah, yep. I always die in this section. It's so hard because you just run out of ammo
I
on a
have to
certain
admit, this whole
LMG.
cyborg
Like,
experiment was
that section has
rather
always been a
unsuccessful.
struggle.
Yet
Like,
it
that's
was
the one
necessary.
place, that's the one choke point where I know I
Technological
will
advancement
always
comes
die
at a price.
once.
We must
Especially if I'm
discard
playing
the errors
solo,
of the
since I'm
past
well,
and
not
focus
playing with
on new
anyone
beginnings.
else.
Prepare for a confrontation.
Checkpoint reached.
And this gun
All
has really
expendables
limited
restored.
ammo, so. Shame the camper doesn't work like in Fortnite. Yeah. Would save me a lot of effort if it did. If it actually like passively healed me up. Save me from dying. Imagine. Yeah, this little section leading up to the next section, like, it's not that bad. Like, there are moments like this where you have to like worry about the units, but if you have like even a decent gun, it's not terrible. So yeah, this section I don't mind all that much. I'm gonna say it probably can be annoying in areas it can be, but if you have even like a decent gun like this one I'm using, yeah, you're fine. If you know how to peek correctly, you'll be fine as well, because it's also about how you peek. So as you can see, they're having a hard time hitting me. And it's these types of things that you have to drill into your head if you're gonna ever try this on hard mode. I would not recommend doing this mission on hard mode. I wouldn't do it, but oh my goodness, I just got down by a sniper rifle. Holy shit.
Ruthless and efficient. Too bad you're playing for the wrong team.
He's down. Sniper neutralized.
There were no deaths there, luckily, but Yeah, sometimes that goes like really bad, you can die there, but usually you won't die there. I say usually you won't, but
Sniper down, move out.
there's a sniper somewhere over there, but I don't know where. I saw him for a second, just for a split second.
Sniper's down,
There you
let's
go.
move.
Press on,
Alright,
Warface.
let's head
You are
down
doing
here
well.
now that we no longer have to worry about him anymore.
Checkpoint reached. All expendables restored.
You're trapped inside the emergency bunker. You must destroy its defense systems before you can proceed.
This is where things can get a bit complicated. So now we have to worry about robots and human enemies.
Gunner is down.
Shit.
Efficient work, Warface. Your path to safety lies through a nearby local village. Sending coordinates. I have to warn you, though. The road ahead is swarming with creatures.
Alrighty. Wow,
Checkpoint
that
reached.
was
All expendables restored.
tough, I'm not gonna lie. That was really tough. Okay, that was...
I'm running on empty over here. Need a clip.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, I think I should have brought an
Remember
LMG
to
to
cling to
this,
the illuminated
to this
area.
mission. Yeah, good night, Naya. Nice to see you, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Oh boy.
Your work here is done, Warface. Proceed further along the path. A nearby local village has been ravaged by cyborgs. I advise you, proceed with
Oh,
caution.
that's why the recoil's been a bit more. I was like, the recoil's been interesting, but yeah, the reason why is pretty simple. I don't have a suppressor, number one, and number two, I don't have the grip I'm accustomed using. So. Mo made it into the village relatively unscathed, rather, so he would. Let's restock real quick before we move forward. Jeff, a new keyboard from a brand I know he likes.
Press on, Waface.
Alright,
You are doing
that's
well.
cool.
Ammo, health, and armor
Hope you like
restored.
it.
Teammates revived.
Keyboard is a good gift. Could have been kind of deadly if I didn't spot it out fast enough.
Remember to cling to the illuminated areas.
This remote thing, it's one that lights up and a lot, but this one's black. I mean, keyboards just aren't kind of about they light up. It's also like, you know, certain things you would want in a keyboard. Like there's different sizes of keyboards, 60%, you know, there's 65%, 75%, 100%. Just based on what you like or preference, because for example my keyboard that I would use is 60%, and that's my preferred size. It's like full size keyboards are very big. So you want like one that can fit on your desk, one that won't take up any space, especially if you don't have a very big desk. Smaller keyboard is definitely way better.
Checkpoint. Restoration and revival complete.
Yeah. Luckily, the way their AI works, if they come up behind me there, they can shoot at me. I don't know why it works that way, but yeah. They can come here, but they can shoot me, so I can just shoot them for free.
Sniper's down. Move up. Sniper is down.
Yeah, well, we managed to get through that relatively quickly, so that's nice.
Sniper down. Let's go.
I can go through this checkpoint.
What a mess. This is what happens when one fails to stay in control. You are getting closer to the ancient ruin I've told you about. Stick to the road ahead, but beware of more creatures lurking in the woods.
Health and armor restored. Teammates revived.
I don't think it use 60% keyboard eventually though, Hanna. Specifically one with easily changeable switches. That would be really nice, honestly. I would love one of those, honestly.
Remember to cling to the
So,
illuminated
yes.
area.
Get me one of those, I'd be very, very happy. Well, not that small. I can send you a picture of what a 60% keyboard looks like, because I have one, but yeah. In the home right now, I can take a photo, and maybe Anna can tell me what it is specifically. Sure. I mean, usually it says on the box which size of keyboard it is. If it's 100%, it'll say 100%, but if you want to, you can send it to me, and I'll let you know what size it is. Quit.
Weapon trying. Need some ammo.
Yeah, kind of ran out of ammo there, which was kind of scary. Whew. Alright, cool. Yeah, and let's head up and head back up here, and now we can just kind of chill out for a bit. Yeah, but other than that early death, though, I don't feel like I should. I feel like I should be able to make it through it relatively easy, honestly. I probably shouldn't say that because I feel like I'm gonna jinx it somehow, but yeah.
Congratulations! You've reached the ruin in one piece. Now you'll have to get rid of what's inside. Get in and look for an entrance to the underground facility. There lies your much-desired shelter.
Checkpoint reached.
Yeah.
All
Also, we
expendables
also have
restored.
been like, I'm not like sick about that. I had a slight fever the other day, so it wasn't like terrible. So I know it's like the sickest I've ever been, but like There's also like Great Eagle. That is a 75%, I'm pretty sure. That's not a 60%. The reason why it's not a, or it, I want to say it's a 70%, but I can double check. I'm pretty sure that's 70% though. Reason being is because usually a 60% doesn't have the extra like arrow keys usually, so you won't have arrow keys on a 60%. You'll have like a second layer where you can like use some sort of function switch to switch to the other layer of switches, or keys rather, so I don't think that's either 65 or 70, but I'm pretty sure it's a 70. The same brand as mine? No. Mine's completely different brand. Because brands don't always necessarily matter. It's... Well, let me double check to make sure I'm right, but I'm pretty sure this is a 70%, but let me go check. Let me Google it, because I'm not sure exactly what size you got. 70. It says 65, like, it's either 65 or 70. Hold on. Okay, so I was close, but not really. Alright, let me explain. So essentially, the keyboard that you got him, it looks to be a 65%, which is just a bit smaller because it's only missing like a few keys that the 70 has. But yeah, it's 65%. I mean, I can't see any crown logo, so the image is way too dark, so I can't tell. So yeah, you're asking the so yeah, with the lighting in that image, I cannot see any crown. It's way too dark. There's a button. Oh yeah, and next to the control key. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically all it is. It's just their like branding. It's usually that's the FN key, right? So you have Control FN Windows. On a 60% keyboard, you usually don't. I think you have a Windows on a 60%, but yeah. So it's either a FN, a Windows, or a Control Alt or Windows. I got kicked for inactivity. Are you fucking kidding me? That's one thing about this game. Sometimes, chat, like, you can get kicked for inactivity in a private match. Like, I still find that so stupid that I can be playing a match, I just want to check something, and they're like, oh, you went inactive for too long. And I'm just like, but it's my lobby, though. Like, does it matter if I go inactive? Warface. I love you sometimes, but also sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck? Kicked from your own single player game. Right? Like, it's like, damn, what am I getting kicked for? What did I do? I was just trying to just help someone out and check a keyboard on my phone for like a minute, and they're like, you see, you went AFK for a minute too long. That's the one thing I wish they could take out. I feel like it should have separate matchmaking. You can either do a mission in private or you can do it in public. If you do it in private, you cannot be kicked from your own mission lobby if you want to go AFK for like a minute or two. Like Warface, would that be so hard? They usually cost so much. Well, that's a thing. Like when you're playing for these keyboards, usually you're playing for the brand name. You're not actually paying for the keyboard. Yeah, some of them do have like good stuff, but like at the same time, like while they may have good stuff, it's like you're mainly playing for brand name. It's like, you know, if you're playing for an Apple device, you're not paying that because like it's that great. It's Apple. So it's $300. I guess that's 300 USD. So in my currency, Naya, that would be expensive. I wish I could get that, but yeah. Monster Hunter Wilds even does this. If you're not in a lobby with other players, you can pause as long as you're playing solo. Exactly. That'd be such a helpful feature. But it is what it is. I already got kicked out. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it. Yeah. Now I do know. Yeah. Now I do know how much a $300 keyboard costs. How much? No. Do you wanna know how much that keyboard will cost from me if I got that exact same keyboard from that company? I can tell you, but your draw is gonna be like. So at least from what I've been told, I think the currency where you are is like 1-to-1 with like USD. So I'm guessing that's why it's 300. Because if it was like where I am, what is it? You wanna know how much it would cost? I mean, I can only dream of a keyboard like that for the time being. Could not get that. Yeah, same as the United States. Yep, I thought so. Well, if you had to know then, that keyboard that you just got there would be 2 grand. Not including shipping and handling. That would be 2 grand. I would have to pay to get that exact keyboard. Yeah, like for example, like you can get a PS5 relatively cheap. Like I gotta pay $5,000 for a PS5. That can feed a family. Honestly, that can't even afford rent where I am. Honestly, like if you're making 2 grand a month, that can't afford rent. I'm gonna be real with you. It can't. But can it feed a family? Yes, it can. Yeah, you could buy like fast food every day for like 2 weeks with that amount of money. So yeah, it just has to do with like currency conversion where I am is terrible. Like just really, really terrible. Like for example, anything that's $800 and above is gonna cost like or 800 USD. Anything 600 USD and above is usually gonna cost more than 10 grand where I live right now. You know, like things are that expensive. Rent is understandable, but I mean that can't pay rent where I am. You know, like rent starts at like I want to say 4,500, 5K if you're lucky, but usually it's above that. So Yeah, and to be honest with you, like also like wages aren't really that good because like the previous hourly rate used to be 17.50 per hour, but it's been increased to $20.50 per hour. So you got a $3 increase in wage. Says at a certain point when we're in a place where we're sure we know for sure we won't move from our goal is to secure a house, sir. I mean, y'all will be able to do it. I mean, I wish y'all luck. I'm sure it'll be able to be done. Luckily for y'all, but yeah. Things aren't that simple. I wish it were that simple. I mean, yeah, houses are really, really expensive, but like, you own it, you know, so you can't get kicked out. The only thing that can happen is like, you know, they can cut your lights or your electricity if you don't pay it on time, but like, it's not like someone's gonna come in and be like, you know, you gotta move out tomorrow. Because like, that's what people who own houses can do. If they just want to move in at any point, they can, well, they're supposed to give you 30-day notice before they do anything, but yeah. Some people don't even abide by a 30-day notice sometimes. Which is also why you have to be very careful when you're signing a lease and you need to read the details to make sure that they're not trying to screw you. You know, they could say, oh, if there's any damage or if the place isn't as in the condition as it is, you can't get your, so usually in some places you need to put something called like security thing which is where like, you know, you pay a certain amount up front and yeah. Well, you know, since the banks can 100% kick you out of the house until you finish paying your mortgage. Well, I'm thinking, no, what I was thinking is that they're not gonna like pay a mortgage. I thought what she meant was he was going to like pay it full. Because you can pay a mortgage, but you can also just like buy a house outright if you have the money for it, right? He said he wouldn't decide that yet because that would cut a big part of our. Yeah, yeah, mortgages are a big no-no. Like, never take a mortgage. Not because it's bad, but like, they're very predatory and you end up paying more than what you're buying. Because let's say you have a $500,000 house, right? You're gonna end up paying more than 750K on a mortgage because they're gonna take interest. Because they helped you secure it, so they get interest, which is very predatory if you ask me, because you should pay what you get, but that's not how a mortgage works. So yeah, I knew that's what he meant. That's why I wasn't talking about like the bank kicking you out, because I know Jeff is the type of person who wouldn't get a mortgage. Like, I know he wouldn't. I don't know much about him, but that's one thing I know. I know he wouldn't be, you know, not thinking about the implication of having a mortgage, because then you have to constantly pay it. So yeah, just buying a house outright is usually the best idea if you can, but that's the next thing, it's really expensive. Like, even a basic house in some places costs like more than $1 million. Like, so that's the problem. It's like property is just unaffordable nowadays. Like, before you could get property easy. Nowadays, like yeah, that shit's just terrible, honestly. I know it's awful, but I'm not able to buy a house without a mortgage. Fair. Oh, I could just buy. I wish I could just buy a house. Don't we all? Don't we all? House prices here are unreasonable. I mean, they're not reasonable anywhere right now, because like, that's a thing. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, and like, I don't try to talk about this shit often, but like, the world is just in a terrible place when you think about it, like, logistically speaking. Because like we're in 2025, right? Wish the housing crash market would crash. You know, I mean it kind of is crashing already. So, but that's the thing. Like about any industry, like they can only pump the prices so much before they just come crashing down. Like it's going to happen. It may not happen today or tomorrow, but like it will happen eventually. But yeah, as I was trying to say though, generally speaking, like I don't talk about house prices and stuff like that, but when you think about it, like genuinely speaking, like if we sit and we think about it, like the fact that we're in 2025, we're making advancements in science. We have quote unquote artificial intelligence. I say quote unquote because AI is not really AI. It's just like a more advanced assistant, like Siri. It's not really AI in that sense. Even then, it's like not even really right most of the time. It's wrong, and the results are in no way consistent, so it can't even be trustworthy most of the time. The fact that we still have, you know, people who like can't even afford to live is stupid. And like I'm gonna be honest with you, like there needs to be a change because like I'm gonna be honest with you, like yeah, I did. Funny enough, I did do the quote unquote artificial intelligence when I said that. Sadly, I don't have a webcam, so you can't see it. But yeah, I did do that. So, but yeah, it's just so crazy that that's the thing because like you know people should be able to afford to live, you know, like bare minimum. Because like how can you say oh yeah, and like just the way society is generally, it's just stupid. Like I'm gonna be real, it's just dumb. It's terrible the way it is. Like why should a middle class have to pay for the expense of everyone else? You know, like they just need to change how things work, honestly. And like the fact that like there's like people who can't even afford like to have food, and then there's people with billions and billions of dollars. Like you can spend billions in your lifetime. Like if you're a billionaire, what's the point? Like it's not gonna save you when you die. Like you're still gonna die like everybody else, regardless of how rich you are. How rich you are or aren't you? At the end of the day, we're still going to die. Like it doesn't matter. So all these people just like hoard wealth and don't really do anything like that. And that's the thing, like most of these people, they don't do anything. They have all this money but they do nothing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what it boils down to. Who like, you think anybody gets into Jeff's position without at least knowing somebody? You need to know people to get anything. Like employment nowadays doesn't like. You can work for years at a company or for a business, and like somebody just knows somebody better, and you just get in a good position, right? Like, and you can work there for years and years and years and still not make anything. Like that's the thing. Like they always used to say hard work pays off, and maybe at one point it did, but that isn't the case anymore. Hard work doesn't pay off. You can work hard and still fail. Like it doesn't matter. So that's at this point, like that's why like I do this, like, and I enjoy streaming, right? Because this is a passion that I have. And the am I like, super well known? No, but like this is what I enjoy. And that's why it's fun to do. Like, and like I feel like there's just so much things in life where like you're expected to Jeff thinks only fools work hard to climb the ladder. No, not really. I mean, that's kind of a toxic mindset to have, honestly. It's people who want a better quality of life that like, yeah, it's like the thing that yeah, it's only like people fools work to get climb the ladder. You have to like they like year by year it gets harder to live. Costs living expenses and things just keep going up year after year. I think you need to work hard, but it won't get you there alone like people think. Well, I think I see where he's coming from. I mean, in a way, yes, but like that's the thing, people are desperate, you know? People want a better living situation. No one wants to not be able to afford things. No one wants to not be able to afford food. But that's just reality for some people. Like, they're just living month to month. And he thinks you're not just a straight up fool, but a fever dream. Only fools think climbing the corporate ladders were actually worth it. Yep. Yeah, that's a better way to put it, I think. Yeah. Yep. It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's the thing, like, these corporations, they don't care about you. You're just a cog in the machine. And when you can't do what you're supposed to do, they just throw you out. There's no, like, sense of family. Like, there's no sense of anything like that. It's just like, once you outweigh your use, they just, remove you. They don't really care. And that's how, companies and just generally things are nowadays. But there is situations in some companies as well where nepotism is a very big problem. That's the thing too. Where like, even though people are qualified for positions, they won't get those positions, but people who are unqualified may get those positions just because of connections. So just generally speaking, just the job market and just working generally for a company just sucks. And anybody who can do it, props to them, but I can't personally do that. I couldn't. It would just be miserable. So. And that's why I'm happy I get to do this. Like, this is what I love doing. And like, the funny thing is, like, when I was younger, I used to say I wanted to do so many other, as you can say, career paths. It was like, when people ask me, I'll be like, oh yeah, I want to do this, and it wasn't really because I liked that, it's just because, like, I had a bit of an interest in it, and I knew it would pay well. Not that I was really had a passion for it. Yeah, so often I see people like, oh yeah, like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta have this figured out by the time you're 20. It's like, alright, cool. Excuse me, what? Did I just Huh? Hold it. Hit the brakes. Let me read that again. Maybe I read it wrong. So Harry should normally have been, but he refused about 5-6 months ago. He had to. Okay. So I did read that right. And this is why shit like this sucks. Because, like, it allows these types of situations to happen. Because that's the thing. These people with power and, that are super high up, they can do this and they can use this to silence people and all types of things. Because guess what? If you had taken that deal, they would have used your personal relationship with them as blackmail against you to continue the relationship, because like, well, you did this and it was unprofessional, so if I say something, you'll get fired. So it just allows for like just these big abuses of power that you see, where like people are like forcing people to do things they don't want to do for a pay increase. Like, that's a nightmare, honestly. That's illegal. That's what I'm saying. That's illegal. Oh my god. That is so illegal. I'm surprised that this. Sadly, that doesn't matter. Anyway, always matter, yeah. True. Gambling about it without risking everything. And this is the exact reason why I would not want to work at any damn company. Like, I do not want to work at a company. See this exact reason right here? Nope. But yeah, like I'm gonna talk honestly here, and I'm gonna be real with chat here, right? Like, when it comes to streaming, I am aware that like more than likely I'm never going to, I guess, you know, probably be in that top 1% more than likely, just because of my personality. And like, I'm not like some of the people who do streaming, because I feel like streaming sadly is kind of suffering the Hollywoodism and just content creation in general. um it's going through like a Hollywood phase where like, they're just trying to do it bigger and better and bigger and more money invested into a project, but like a lot of that new content that you see kind of lacks connection. Like what you would have seen in the old days, when you felt like some connection when it came to watching someone who, made content. Like, it felt more personal. It does feel personal. It feels corporate. It feels very sanitary. It feels very, what's the word for it? It feels very lifeless in a sense. Sometimes it feels like, not say that there isn't still good content around, but it just doesn't have that personality to it anymore, and a lot of people who want to succeed on YouTube, they just want to chase hype. They just want to do what they know will get views, because that's all that matters to most people. What gets views. It's not about being you anymore. It's not about being authentic. It's not really about being yourself. I know, like, everybody kind of has this fake it till you make it approach, or, this idea where it's like, it's a lot of spectacle. But here I am, I'm aware that, like, just like given the odds of how many people stream, how many people make content, like, generally speaking, me out of the million, like, I'm probably not gonna get up to that point. But like, I think regardless of where I make it or not, I'm gonna keep doing this regardless, because it's something I enjoy at the end of the day. Because like, I used to stream on Twitch before I streamed here. Like, most of you who like were here during that time know, but when it came to Twitch, especially, trying to think of how to word this. it taught me very fast that like you don't really have friends sometimes when it comes to making content, right? Like, and I learned that lesson really, really fast. Because as you know, I got locked on my Twitch because like I had 2FA on my account at the time. My phone stopped working, wouldn't turn back on, couldn't get my 2FA to like turn off 2FA. And at this time, I wasn't a partner on Twitch, but I was at least an affiliate, which means I could earn money from Twitch. And I reached out to them and like explained the situation. They didn't help me at all. They just told me basically in uncertain terms, fuck you, you don't get back into your account, good luck. And I just started here on YouTube eventually because like I was really upset for a while, but eventually I did, and I haven't really looked back or wanted to go back to Twitch necessarily. Not because I didn't like what Twitch had. There was a lot of like interesting things, and I liked certain things about Twitch, but like I just didn't like how I felt as a creator, right? Like I put so much effort into like, you know, me getting all these criteria to be able to like, you know, earn on Twitch, and then they're like, so yeah, okay, but if you gotta go, I get it. Be safe. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I really appreciate it, and have a good rest of your night. And he doesn't want to think he's a horrible person either. It's just that what he's learned so far. I mean, I'm not in a position to judge anybody on character, so I'm not gonna make any assumptions. But it's just the way it was worded was very, at least the way it was stated was very interesting. But yeah, back to what I was saying though, like when it came down to you know, just streaming generally, you know, like I remember a lot of people used to stream when I was on Twitch, right? Like a lot of people I used to like raid after my streams, or I used to like kind of support on my own time and stop by, and like I try to do all this networking. And like networking isn't a thing. Like not really the way you think it is. Because like that's a thing, like a lot of streaming now feels transactional. Like people will give will give you something if you give them something. They won't do it out of just like kindness or just like wanting to be nice. Like those are very rare. It's just they do it because like, you know, they'll get something back if they do it. And like that was very much the case when it came to Twitch. Because like I streamed there for so long, I've like supported a lot of people. So like when I stopped streaming, I thought like, you know, a few of them would reach out, say hey, what's up, you know, like, so I stopped streaming. But like it was just another day, like they didn't even realize I wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like it was just like average. I know, like going back to Twitch, like after I finally got my login and stuff and I got back into my Twitch, like I opened Twitch like honestly like it was like 2 months ago. I don't really watch Twitch like that. I just mainly stay on YouTube really. I don't really even watch any YouTube streams, but my stream when I'm streaming, or like my like motion stream, which is like someone who supports my channel, and you know we've been talking and stuff, and you know the few people I can say is like been genuinely nice and like I can talk to. But other than that, like when I went back to Twitch, a lot of the people who were streaming at the time, they quit. You know, like they actually quit. They quit streaming because I guess they didn't like get popular, or they didn't, you know, they weren't making enough numbers on Twitch, so they just decided to quit. And that's reality. A lot of people end up quitting because they don't get what they want. Because like this isn't easy. Not say that, you know, streaming is like, oh, this very very difficult thing, but at the same time, like, you know, like some people, like if they don't get what they want immediately, they don't want to keep doing it. It takes passion to want to keep doing something like this, you know, even if it's not profitable, even if, you know, you're not really making as much progress as you'd want. It takes passion for that. And like I feel like a lot of people who want to do streaming lack passion, and then a lot of people are just wanting to copy other people and not really like carve out a little section for themselves. Like I know that I'm not original in the sense of I'm doing gaming. A lot of people play games, right? But I've made it a goal to play games and experience games that I wanted to play back then. because there was a point where like I never thought I would have been able to play half the games I've been able to play stream platinum on stream at one point. You know, like I remember like I'm sorry if I'm getting nostalgic here, but like I remember like back in the day I used to watch a lot of people playing Little Nightmares when it originally released, and I wanted to play it so bad, you know, and I couldn't play it. And like when I played it on stream for the first time, like I'd seen all the gameplay, right? I was so happy to finally get to play that game for the first time, because like I never thought I would have been able to play it because I'd seen so many other people play it. It's like, damn, you know, I'd really love to play this game, but I can't play it. And you know, like I have been able to play it now, and I've been able to share my experience playing the game with everyone. And yeah, I know nothing was like really a surprise, but like just the experience of that was something very, very different. And, like words cannot describe how different that experience was, for me at least. Like as someone who like loves games and who was like, you know, grown up with games, seeing games but not really being able to play them, like being able to like share my experience with these games with like people has been really fun. And like I want to keep doing this where I get to try games, where I get to like share with you my experience with the games, how I feel about the games, and like I'm happy that there have been people who've, you know, wanted to know what I think about a game, or, you know, want to know like, oh yeah, you know, have you tried this game, like that. That's been really, really, really heartwarming, you know, to know. But yeah, and now in terms of what you said though, do not give those people any attention, because like regardless of what you want in life, it shouldn't matter because it's none of their business, right? Like, because like, what if you're just another housewife? That doesn't matter. Like, if you choose to work or not, that's your choice. And if anybody's going to look at you like that, it says a lot more about them than it does about you, because they're jealous that they can't do that. People only like make an issue of something when they can't have that themselves. Which is probably salty they aren't housewives. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. People only make an issue of that when they can do it themselves. But yeah, back on what I was saying though. So like, it's been such a great experience, and like, you know, this community is very small, and like, I know, I don't want to say never, but like, given a lot of things about me, the fact that, you know, I don't use facecam, given the fact that I'm a woman, given the fact that I'm trans, like lesbian, all these different things, like essential, and also given the you know, the color of my skin, like real talk, like I'm not using facecam obviously, but like even that will be an issue, because there'll be people who'll just hate me for that alone. And like, you know, like I doubt I'll ever be able to reach as many people as like some of the people who, you know, kind of made me want to get into content creations, like in general, because like I I don't want to say it could never happen, like, you know, they say never say never, because I feel like if I say never, it could still happen. But like, I kind of feel like it's unlikely that I'm ever gonna really be able to reach 1 million subs on YouTube. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't want to say it's never gonna happen, but I don't think it will, just because of like just all these different things. Then there's things like he's probably cheating behind your back, guys like that are never loyal to one woman. What if he leaves you? You have nothing. Sometimes it gets to me. It's sad to say, but it's true. Okay. Like, generally speaking, you can't really listen to what these people say, because that's their opinion. And that's the thing about people, right? That you need to realize. They superimpose their views, and they superimpose what they think onto other people. they have no proof of this, they don't know Jeff, but they just assume that that would be the case, right? And that's where like these people are really stupid, and why I feel like you shouldn't give them any headspace, because they're just saying what they think, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but you also don't have to listen to their opinion. And that's part of like just realizing that you just don't have to listen to people's opinions. It's that simple. Like, let them say all they want. They can bark in that corner all they want, but you just don't listen to them, because they're just gonna say what they want, regardless of what is fact or not. But you know who you're married to, so you know what will happen. And like, even that being said, I have my own preferences in life. I'm not gonna like, tell anybody what to do. And I mean, I hope nobody's gonna come here and tell me what to do. That's the one thing. Like, because quite literally live by the live and let live policy. Like, if someone's doing something and it doesn't bother me, it doesn't affect me, it doesn't hurt me in any way, why should I, insert myself and say, oh, it's like, no, just, alright, you do you, I'll do me. It's like, so I never understand these nosy types are just fucking dumbasses. Like, genuinely, I don't. And that's the next thing too, right, chat? Like, generally speaking, like, I want you to think about this, right? Like, okay, I'm gonna dip into something a little different here, and like, hear me out, is all I would say. But, and again, this is my opinion. If you want to disagree, it's fine if you disagree. If you don't agree with what I say, it's fine. But I'm just gonna say this personally, I do not like religion at all. And the reason why is pretty simple, because like a lot of the things that you see, like, especially when it comes to Christianity, I do not like Christianity in the slightest. It is one of the worst religions I've seen, because you see so many people just use their belief, weaponize their belief to just be terrible to other people, and it's just one of those things that I just don't like, and it always happens. Like, the people, like, they'll be like, oh yeah, like, oh yeah, I believe in this, but like, half of the things they say go against what they believe. It's like, do you believe in what you actually say? Because do you even stand for anything? Like, you're just a fake. It's like, you'll see so many of them say something like, oh yeah, like, treat others the way they will, treat others the way you want to be treated, but then they go and do that. Also, there's been a habit of people on YouTube or in like comments, and like, sorry if I'm going on a rant here, but like, this is something that's really bothered me. Like, this is a post to do nothing with religion, and they want to bring religion into the post. I hate that so much. Like, why are you bringing that up? That isn't being discussed. And like, there's so many people who like they bring up their beliefs, and they like, try to force it down your throat. It's just terrible. Like, I don't like it. Cause like, yes, I'm an atheist, but I don't have to go around letting everybody know I'm an atheist. Like, if it comes up in conversation, I'll be like, yeah, I'm an atheist, but like, that's it. Like, there's so many people, like, they'll bring this up in the comments, like, oh yes, go to this, and you need this, but it's like, I don't need this. Like, and then these are the same people, by the way, who'll turn around, like, if someone wants to say, that atheism is the way, and then they'll get mad. It's like, don't go telling people what to believe in, and then if they have a different opinion, then you want to get mad about it. It's like, it's either none of it's right, or one thing's right. And I'm kind of referring to somebody loosely, but I'm not gonna say who. But like, honestly, that's why I've kind of put my foot down on that, and like, I've told the mods that if anybody ever comes up with that shit, like, shut them down, and if they don't listen, they're getting banned, because like, I am not going to let that happen. And like, I'm not saying that you can't have your beliefs. Everybody can have their beliefs at the end of the day, but do not force your beliefs onto other people. Because if you don't want somebody to do that to you, why should you do that to someone else? You know, like it's just one of those things that's really bothered me. And like the types of like lunacy I've heard, like just generally speaking, just like blatantly said on like the radio, like in my country, like it's fucking horrible. Like that's why I just honestly like I don't want to be here. Honestly, like as soon as I could, I'll probably leave here because like the type of shit you've heard, I've heard, is just wild. So yeah, generally speaking, yeah, just because like my own personal experiences, like I don't think I'll ever be interested in religion generally just because of like the type of shit that's happened to me due to it. Like I couldn't, honestly, I just couldn't. And like honestly, Chad, I'm gonna be real with you here. What's I gonna say? Oh yeah, right. In the future, as this community grows, I'm like if I see certain things happening, I will be like making community posts. So do always try to keep an eye on the community tab. Like let's say I don't stream for a day, I may put up a community post saying why I didn't stream because like I know that like the people who like know do check out the community posts from time to time, but like I will like there's a lot of things I do want to try to do like eventually. Like I do want to try to improve a lot of things and make things better when it comes to like everything, but just due to how things are, there's just a lot of things that I can't really do right now, and that like I don't really feel like I'm in a place to do right now, but I find them when I'm on YouTube. But yeah, I mean yeah, but again like YouTube kind of doesn't show you when people see the post. Like they tell you when people like the post, when people comment on the post, but you don't know if people see the post. And like that's the thing with YouTube. Like YouTube is way better in terms of like discoverability than Twitch ever was for me. Like I feel like more people have just discovered me through random streams than Twitch, because I remember like I would stream on Twitch, but like unless I was streaming a category with like basically nobody streaming it, I wouldn't really get many people there. Like I remember streaming Minecraft on Twitch, like I didn't get many people coming to the Minecraft streams. And most of the people who came to the Minecraft streams weren't just content with just watching. They wanted to come play with me. But it's like I don't know you, so like I'm not just gonna play with a stranger. Like no offense or anything, but it's just that I don't like playing with people I don't know. And that's also why I don't really stream Brawlhalla much either, because like I used to stream Brawlhalla more, and I wouldn't mind streaming just like, you know, playing like against bots, just like trying to make my own fun in the game. But then there's people like, oh yeah, I wanna, yeah, we should do a 1v1, and like usually it's people who are obviously better than you and they just want to just bully you, I guess, to make their ego better. And that's why I just like, generally speaking, like unless I know someone personally, like if I were to stream like games like Brawl or Fortnite or whatever, like I'm not doing 1v1s. And I think I may make constantly begging for that a one I may make that a bannable offense. Like if you ask enough, you'll just get banned, because like it's just so annoying. Yeah, it's really toxic, and I just don't have the energy for it. So I don't want to be a part of a toxic community. Like there's no one for me to be part of something that I've been exposed to enough toxicity from the Fortnite competitive scene. I don't have patience for toxicity in any other game. Like I don't have the patience for it. That's the one thing as I've gotten a bit older, like I just don't have patience for certain things, or I just don't want to interact with certain things if I know it's gonna be toxic, you know, like but yeah, let's get back into it though. Let me try to do that. Jeff already has a temper. Well, I'm not surprised by that, honestly. So, it's not that surprising. I mean, every human being will have a breaking point at some point, you know, like. So, that's definitely not surprising to hear. Pripyat, Earthshaker, Blackout. Ugh. Let's try to do Pripyat, or no. We should try to do Earthshaker, you know. I have done it solo, so I'm not really worried about trying to do it solo. It's doable. It's just gonna be very, very very demanding, I guess you can say. Oh yeah, I can equip like this skin. Yep, this one. Yep, there you go. Nuclear skin. Okay, we have this, we have that. Yeah, I bought this earlier today, the Kiwi MPA 6330 DMG. It's a decent gun, but like it's just like this, the MPA 90 DMG, but it's just like it's a reskin version. Like it doesn't really have better stats really. Stats are basically the same. Yeah, it's exactly the same. It's just it's a different variant of the gun, which I feel like at that point it should have just been a skin for it. Like, for example, these two. These are the same gun. This is the Curse M191A1 and the Relic M1911A1. So, I feel like this should have just been a skin of this. Or, actually, this one came out before this one. So yeah, this should have just been or this one, the Curse one came out before the Relic. So it should have the Relic should have been a skin for the Curse. So we could have just swapped it. But apparently they're two different guns. It's like, they're not two different guns. They're the exact same gun. That's just bullshit. And look at how many skins there. I actually want this one, like the Outcast Camouflage. That actually looks kind of nice. The Avalanche is also pretty colorful. I like it. Icebreaker. I want to get it, but like what you need to do for the Icebreaker, like you have to beat Icebreaker, I think on hard to get that skin, right? Like, and when to be honest with you, it's just not worth it. I think it's like a 4% chance that you get the skin permanently, and like a 60% chance you get it temporarily or for a few days. So you need to kind of both get lucky and, well, get lucky. That's it. Just get lucky. If you don't get lucky, then you know, tough shit. But but yeah, something interesting is coming up. I don't want to jinx it or say anything about it right now, but I may be giving an update soon. I can't say what it is right now. It may work out this week. I can't say when, but it might work out this week. So, tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, I'll be making a call to figure out about it. No, it's nothing like super crazy. It's just something I really need.
Okay, our satellites have detected a very high level of activity in Sector
somehow, but I can't
26,
see
near the volcano.
much else
That's a
than
Meditech
that.
lab there.
But
On paper,
that's
it
it.
researches high concentration thermal basing. Looks like an ordinary subsidiary of Blackwood. But lately, it's been visited by that witch Ursula far too often.
Yeah, that's one thing about
Let's
this
show her
LMG
our
is that it
reconnaissance
doesn't have the
forces
best
done.
range.
Get in there.
And
Find
taking
out
out
what's
enemies at
really
range isn't easy necessarily in this game. I just popped into the chopper. What the?
Sniper down, move out.
Okay, well.
Grenade out!
Welcome. I am Ursula, the prototype AI responsible for the security of the Meditech complex. Please put on your helmets and follow safety precautions.
Typical Ursula, that's me. She's got all the money in the world, and she still wants her ugly mug on the security system.
Okay, let's see where this goes, because we should see some enemies running from there. Yep, there they are. Kinda sucks, I'm not lying. Yeah, for very precise things like that, using the LMG is kind of
I don't know what kind of pills
thing,
they
and like
make
it's
here,
even
but
harder
the
because this is a
security tighter
moddable
than
LMG,
overall.
by the way. But unless you
Stay
own the
focused.
weapon fully, you can't mod it. That's the one thing, and why it kind of sucks. But you can mod this thing to have as much recoil as that kinetics
Warning.
sniper
You
rifle that I
have
was
no
using earlier. You
permission
can
to
mod it
be
the
in
same
this
way.
sector. You must leave this facility immediately.
Sniper down, move out. Sniper's down, move up.
Blackwood has installed automated turrets in their base here. We've already had a chance to see these things in action during our Middle East campaign. Once installed here are the most basic, called Cobras. But simple doesn't mean stupid. So don't try and charge into them head on.
Warning. Unauthorized entry to Meditech lab.
The armor on these turrets is very strong. You need to aim at the mechanical part.
Your security credentials are invalid. Remain where you are until the security detail ensure your safe removal from the facility.
Go, go, go!
Alright, well, so far we're doing, interestingly, I won't say we're doing the best, but we're not doing bad either, you know, we're doing alright. Also need to change like the graphic for these dots, because this is the green dot here and this is the red dot. I don't know why it shows that the green dot is the red dot, but that's a visual bug that's been in for like a few months now. They haven't changed it, and I don't know why they haven't. Honestly, this feels way better for this gun than the other style I was using.
You
Yeah,
have to take it out immediately,
feels way
otherwise they'll
better.
take out the whole team.
Which is weird when you think about it, because like it's just like
You are entering a restricted area. Turn back immediately.
Get moving, people!
trigger. Okay, nice. One triggered, and that one's gonna pop up. I think.
Executive Command 1C forbids all unauthorized personnel You must await removal via base security. Warning, you are entering a restricted area. You must leave immediately.
Okay, well, we're doing decently so far. We're pretty far up at this point. We should be able to, that out.
You are entering a restricted area. Turn back immediately.
How did you even get behind me? There was no indicator that there was
This
a
area is off
thing.
limits. You must turn back immediately.
Alright, so down the line, I died to that. Only on floor 2, that's sad. I died down floor 2. Cause yeah, I usually never die on this floor, typically speaking, but yeah. Yesterday was just an unlucky one for me so far.
Halt. This area is off limits. You must turn back immediately.
And why are there so many? Isn't this easy mode? Like, there's so many of them. What the?
What are you waiting for? In the elevator now!
Well, that's our first death already, so that's not a good look. Gonna be real with you. Yeah, I'm not really feeling the most confident after that like that, honestly. I mean, that one gives plus
Warning,
15%
you are entering
accuracy,
a
I mean, I can already
restricted
feel
area.
it
You
in the
must
grip,
leave
you know, like,
immediately.
it feels way better than some of the other one I was using. I think the scope feels better. I think it was the scope that was bothering me about the last one I was using.
Warning, you are entering a restricted area. You must leave immediately.
Oh shit. Yeah, hi there. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, so I'm not going to at risk of butchering it, but yeah. Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm just playing some PvE on Waface. That's about it. So put that down there.
Executive Command 103C forbids all unauthorized personnel in this area. You must await removal via base security.
Okay, was a some permanently already, but it sounds like it's no longer available. We'll have to get lucky and just get it in like the battle pass thing where we can get like something, the cards on the
Warning,
we can like
unauthorized
cards,
entry
and
to
if we get a certain
Meditech
amount of
lab.
cards we can get on the black market. Why is he stuck? Like, the hell? Okay, that was weird, I'm not gonna lie. That was still quick restock and reload. Cause I have no ammo. Alright, nice.
Stay behind cover. Mortar turret, kill you instantly. Try to attack the shot.
That was a dumb idea. That was a very dumb idea. I don't know why I thought that far. I probably should have. It is what it is. I did what I did and I died as a result of it. do not do what I did there. Don't just run in and think that you won't die.
You have entered a hazardous area. Please await our staff.
Yeah, we got a new chatter though. That's nice. Oh no. Nope, it's back up. And melee units, oh boy. Save me, chat, save me, help up. Okay, up. Back off and just chill for a minute, you know, not really get shot at so I can start regenning, but
Warning. You have no permission to be in this sector. You must
scared,
leave
honestly.
this facility immediately.
Okay, well that was rough. We got another death on that floor sadly because I pushed up too far. And to be fair, it's been a while since I've done this mission. It's been a while generally since I've played Waface at all, so I am a bit more on the rusty side, I will admit it. But yes, even so, like, that was a bit, like, what the? Ooh, that's actually not a bad scope. The red dot? It's not bad.
You are entering a restricted area. Turn back.
No, that ain't half bad actually. You have done pretty well aim-wise with the red dot, so I'll keep it, actually. Like random dudes trying to run close, so
Warning.
like
You
for
have no
them.
permission to be in this sector.
So it's the units that actually can kill me with guns.
Down, push ahead.
You are entering a restricted area.
Yes, I wish that they left so I can ask them how they're doing, but yeah. Would've been cool to ask them either what they were up to. But no, they had to go. Never know, life happens, shit happens, so I was gonna stay in the stream for some reason.
You have entered a hazardous area. Please await our staff who will escort you to the exit.
Elevator's here.
Down, let's move.
That floor went surprisingly way better than the past two floors.
They expected the president
The
to take
only
care of
floor
all
so
bad
far
here.
where I haven't died. So yeah, floor 3 wasn't so bad. Yeah, but I probably shouldn't be doing this mission given that I'm rusty. Not like terribly rusty, but I'm definitely not where I typically am when I do these types of missions. Because usually I've played for like a few days and... Oh shit.
Warning. Intruder detected.
Move, move, move!
1.4.
Yeah, this is where things may start getting a bit dicey because there's also gonna be other units spawning right behind me, so that's also gonna be a bit of a problem. These guys can get close as well, so yeah, we have to kinda move a bit faster than I typically would on this floor. Okay,
Visitor,
chill.
if you don't leave our premises immediately, sanctions order L351 will be applied against your organization immediately.
Man, I got RPG'd. That's unfortunate. I need to find a better spot where I can like just kind of chill out. I think here's a decent spot.
This area is restricted. If you do not remove yourself immediately, our security teams cannot be held responsible for your well-being. You are trespassing. Activating Defense Protocol 1.4.
Yo, been a minute. It's been a minute, Jeff. Fall as well. Oh, it's ready. Oh, that's where the last one was. Okay. I was like, where the hell is the last thing I need to destroy to get out of here? But it was right behind where I was hiding.
Warning.
So that is
Intruder detected.
interesting.
Turn back. This is a
There comes
restricted
in. How are you
area.
doing? Yes, I'm using an LMG Crimson. It's very hard to use because like it has a lot of rounds, which is what you typically want for these missions, but the main problem is it takes a very long time to
These machines
reload.
here are called Armadillo.
So if you get
Their
caught
power
reloading by
source is on the
certain
floor,
units, yeah, you
right
can
behind
die
the cover.
pretty
Most
quickly.
effective way to take them out is to throw explosives into that hatch.
So I'm gonna have LMGs in this game.
If you do not remove yourself immediately, our security teams cannot be held responsible
I think
for
my
your
tracking is
well-being.
pretty smooth, so when it comes to those guys, I don't really feel as worried.
Go, go, go!
This area is restricted. If you do not remove yourself immediately, our security teams cannot be held responsible for your well-being.
Yeah, so far so good though. Maybe I'll send the Game Awards, didn't really watch it. Honestly, wasn't particularly interested. I watched a little bit of
Get
it,
to the friggin' elevator!
but not much. And there weren't really any games that really caught my attention that much. There were a few like indie games, yeah, but like there's one where you get to play as like a dog. That was my peak for the Game Awards, I guess, if I had to choose anything that caught my interest.
Warning. This facility has security level gaps. We cannot ensure your safety unless you stand down immediately and await detention.
I mean, everybody's like hype about Tides of Annihilation, but like, I mean, I also feel like it's alright. It looks alright. Like, I won't say it looks bad. It looks
Unauthorized
alright,
presence
but
detected. Enforcement
I'm not
teams
really
must
particularly like,
relocate to
oh
this
my
sector
gosh, this game is
immediately.
like best thing ever. It's like, yeah, I'm sure it'll be good. Maybe eventually get to play if I can, but not really, you know. wish they made an announcement for like, I know there's supposed to be another God of War game where like, you know, Atreus is like the protagonist of that story. That's one thing I hope to see maybe next year. Pretty sure it's still in development right now, that's why we haven't really heard much on it yet. Alright. And once again I cancel because yeah. My enemies probably my screen, I have no chance. Missed my grenade, which is not good by the way, but it's fine. We'll make it work somehow.
Visitor, if you don't leave our premises immediately, sanctions order L351 will be applied against your organization immediately.
Oh, shit, I need to reload. I'm just taking forever. I'm taking 100 years to reload, like, oh my goodness. That's why, like, why I love LMGs, like, sometimes, like, they kind of suck. Honestly.
Warning. Your presence on this facility is in contradiction of Protocol 6A, paragraph 12. Sanctions will be applied. Warning. Intruder detected.
Another thing
What are you waiting
done.
for? In the elevator now!
Ow. Stop shooting me in the back, please. I'd appreciate it. Okay, well, let's make a break for the exit. This is really taking, what, 23 minutes? Yeah, F4 was very hard,
All
though,
service
not fun.
personnel should leave Sector 12. Repeat. All service personnel should leave Sector 12.
Why weaponize
End up
this
being
lab
that category,
so much?
yeah.
What in the world could they
I
possibly
mean, yeah, I'm not
produce
surprised
over
that Expedition 33 won a lot of awards this year because, like, it's been most people's favorite game for the year, at least this year. It was really surprising when I saw, like, Expedition 33 won a lot of awards. I was particularly surprised. Particularly annoying.
Attention. All service personnel should leave Sector 12. Repeat. All service personnel should leave Sector 12.
Can I reload, please, game? Please? Can I reload? I think we need to take that thing out because if we don't, it's... Oh my goodness. How were there this many? I think it's because I took too long to eliminate the main one up there. That's why they kept spawning, and as soon as I actually respawn and get up here, they stop spawning. It's like...
Heads up, guys.
Hey, Mike, are you bullshitting me right now? Like,
Equipped with an experimental energy weapon.
that couldn't have happened sooner.
Through. Takes a long time to recharge.
Visitor, if you don't leave
Ow.
our premises immediately,
Hurts.
sanctions order
Okay, I'm backing off that. Like, I'm
will be
almost dead
applied
right now.
against your
Yep.
organization
Alright.
immediately.
Backing off a lot.
Warning. Intruder detected.
If you're gonna play Rocket League again, it's been a year. when are you gonna play Rocket League again? I mean, I can't say I just played it because it was fun at the time. I haven't played Rocket League in a very long time, so. I'll play again if I ever feel like it, but yeah, I don't play Rocket League very often.
We need to get moving, people!
This area is restricted. If you do not remove yourself immediately, our security team cannot be held responsible for your well-being.
That's pretty easy, so. Well, because E33 or Expedition 33. Well, why Rocket League isn't for me? Yeah. I mean, Rocket League, it's fun in a way, but like, when it starts getting sweaty, it gets very sweaty, so.
Unauthorized presence
10 years from now, mark it on your calendar. Yeah, 10 years from now. Yeah. Check back in then. Trust me, we're gonna have peak Rocket League content. How much do you play Waface? Not much, honestly. I play it very little.
Warning. Your presence here is
It's just that I play certain missions by myself sometimes, so I know how certain missions are, or I know what to expect from certain missions. Not a professional, but like, I know what I'm doing roughly. And if I fail, I have resurrection coins, so. I'm not particularly worried if I die or not.
warning. Your
Ah,
presence
shit,
here is
shit,
illegal
shit.
under international law.
I almost died there. Oh, I gotta run, I gotta run, gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. Alright, this is a technique that you see all the time, but you climb up this pillar, or this middle pillar. Reason being, because like, they have to kind of like, the NPCs, they can kind of get you, but they have to like climb up more, so it's the only way to really effectively deal with forms of enemies, so.
Visitor,
Oh
if
no,
you
I
don't
fell.
leave our
I
premises
fell off, and that is not a
sanctions
good.
order
I fell from where I was, and that's
L351 will be
not
applied
good.
against your
That's not good in the
organization
slightest.
immediately.
Alright, let's try to get back up here now. We can. Okay. Listen. Okay. Yep, they're not happy. They are not happy campers. They were indeed not happy campers today. Okay, can I please get back up here? Like, please, game? Alright, thanks.
Warning, intruder detected.
Okay.
Go!
Warning, this facility has security level gamma. We cannot ensure your safety unless you stand down immediately and await detention.
Elevator's here.
What console are you on? PlayStation 4. That's which console. Nintendo GameCube. Yeah, Nintendo GameCube, totally. Yeah, that's the one.
Sanctions order L351 will be
I love my
applied against
Nintendo
your
GameCube. That allows me to stream on YouTube. Oh, this shit's fun. Oh shit. Nope. Oh my goodness, there's so many of these guys on this floor.
You are terminated. Activating defense protocol 1.4.
Oh my. Okay, alright, chill. Am I really gonna die like this? I refuse to out like this. I'm not going out like this. Good.
Visitor, if you don't leave our premises immediately,
Ah, boy. The problem isn't that like the enemies are the toughest, just that there's so many of them. I think that's the toughest part to look on this mission, just the amount of enemies and the fact that there's just, well, me, oh my, how am I not dead? Okay, he almost killed me.
This area is restricted. If you do not remove yourselves immediately,
Well, no,
our security
because it
teams
doesn't
cannot
show
be
you
held responsible for your well-being.
on my PS for some reason. I thought this is a PS5 only because it only shows PS4 streamers. I don't know what to tell you about that. Well, I think they're talking about generally on PS4, but yeah, honestly, yeah. The Pro model, of course. No idea. I have no idea. Like, it makes no sense because I am on PS4, so yeah. I mean, soon I'll hopefully get a PS5, but like, for right now, yeah, PS4. Yeah, this mission was really tough though. Like, I did pretty well at a lot of aim accuracy or shooting accuracy, but yeah, just using an LMG on this mission just feels so difficult. It's ridiculous. Alright, did I get something or... I got some money? Oh, money. Whoa. Yeah, that's the thing. I need to find something that has a lot of ammunition but doesn't need a lot of... what's the word for it? A lot of time to reload. Because I feel like that was the killer of that run, just the fact that this gun, like, while it's great, it just doesn't have a lot of aim accuracy. Is this gun customizable? No, it isn't. Damn it, man. I wish it was customizable because I would want to put certain things on this gun. Because this gun is as good as this one. Usually you'd want the golden M249 Para, but I didn't get it. This was when like you get money and you can like pull for boxes, and so I didn't play much back then, so it's one weapon that I don't have, and I really wish I had gotten it, but even just the regular version is still good, and I'm happy that I have the regular version, but I kinda wish I got the golden one. Like, I kinda do. Let's see the game room. I wanna try something, but I don't know. I can't try it in these main modes. Like, I wanna play more sniper, but the main problem with sniper is just, as I said, there's no real way to play sniper, you know? Okay, but Mano what is it, Mano? Crimson, to answer your question though, if you're wondering, I haven't played this game much. Like, I've put a decent amount of time into this game, but it's never been all in one sitting. So I can go to my profile here, and as you can see, I've only played this game for like 100 hours. And here, my longest play session was 1 hour and 16 minutes. I've never beaten that till this day. Challenges completed 188 out of 3,901. That's never happening. But this is actually funny to look like. So, my favorite class, I do only have like 32 hours in PvE just because of longer missions. But like, rifle I would say is my second favorite class to play usually. But I have 99 hours. Mainly because you kind of need to play rifle if you're gonna do any long missions. Because sniper for me is more about, I want to say like bullet counting, so like headshots don't really matter on sniper rifle. That's why my shooting accuracy is higher, because I feel like when I play rifle more, I tend to go for headshots, whereas when I play sniper, I tend to go for body shots. And it is better when you think about it, because you're more likely. The hours are light work. Well, yeah, I don't really play this game often, so it's just like a game I come back to every once in a while and I play for a bit, you know, just try to have fun with it. So Fortnite though, let me tell you, I have a lot of hours on that game. Yeah. Somebody actually told me my hours, and I have 7,000 hours playing that game. Like, even though I took like a few season break, which means that if I didn't take that break, I might have crossed 10,000 hours easily. That's just the game I play the most because I just have fun with it.
The African tick clamps onto its victim.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite snipers though, not gonna lie. This
Blackwood is no different, except that its appetite
over
for
7,500
resources is
hours
without limit.
actually.
If we don't stop
Alright.
them, Africa will die and its people with it.
Bonk.
These are regular Blackwood troops. Neutralize them and try to stay behind cover when reloading.
And this is one of the best snipers in the game. I love the sniper so much. It's one of my favorites, honestly. Center mask. Dead. Like, I love how it just ragdolls and just... I mean, to be fair, I would expect this if you got shot by a sniper rifle, but... doesn't make it any less funny, honestly.
Ammo, health, and armor restored. Teammates revived.
I mean, good for you, I guess.
Restoration and revival
That's all I can
complete.
say.
Gunner down, let's go!
Bonk.
Militia
this sniper
only
is so
attack
fun.
from close
I
range.
love playing the
Take them
sniper.
out before they get near.
I feel like if I'm playing sniper though, I just need people who can play other classes so I don't have to worry about ammo. I need at least one person to play rifle so I can just get restocks. Cause like damage wise, sniper is the best class in the game. It's just that it has limited ammo.
Checkpoint.
And that's one thing I am still
Restoration and
hoping, like,
revival
maybe I'm
complete.
hoping against hope and they will never bring it, but I'm hoping that they make, like, the reload or restock feature
Push ahead.
eventually, switchable so you can, like, put on whatever class you want. Because if they did that, it would make my life so much easier.
Heads up, snipers. Get out of the open and target them from behind cover.
Sniper is down.
So yeah, on these types of sort of missions, I can play sniper
Restoration
pretty
and
easily
revival
because,
complete.
like, I
Don't let
know the map
RPGs
like the
take
back
out
of my
your
hand at
entire
this
team.
point.
Spread out if you see one.
Gunner down. Push ahead.
Dude just ran into position just for me to snipe him. It's just like, yeah. But I'm gonna be honest, on the new season of Fortnite, those been pretty decent. Like, I do like some of the new stuff in the game. It is pretty interesting and adds like a new layer to the game, which I think is pretty cool.
Checkpoint reached. All expendables restored.
How did I miss that? Is this moving?
Down. Gunner is down. Gunner is down.
Checkpoint reached.
Oh, double
All
headshot. That's
expendables
actually not too
restored.
bad. Ow, ow, ow. Can't walk close. Or that will happen.
Gunner is down.
But, Ganges, I've considered playing it. I might play it eventually. Can't say when, but eventually. And there's just other things that I want to play right now, though. Like,
Checkpoint.
for example,
Restoration and
I
revival complete.
have to finish Plants for Zombies. I want to finish Free Planted, actually. And also, I do want to finish that DLC for Elden Ring. And I want to play Sekiro, so there's some things I would like to do before
Spec ops are
I
highly trained Blackwood troops. If they blind you, get to cover immediately. Let one of your teammates deal with them. Ammo, health, and armor restored. Teammates revived.
Can you stop moving out of the way of my shots, please, sir? I appreciate it.
Gunner neutralized.
Double headshot, let's go. Wasn't too bad. Well, that game looks silly in a good way, of course, yeah, it does. Yeah, so I do want to play that game, actually. I do want to play it. So yes, I can't say when, by the way, but eventually I will play Gang Beasts. Eventually. Again, I'm not gonna promise when because like I don't
Checkpoint.
know.
Restoration and revival complete.
But eventually. Eventually.
He's down. Move up.
Let's go for body
Get
shots.
to the helicopter for extraction.
It's much easier and much... I hit that headshot. Okay, cool. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have at least like 38% aim accuracy, if not higher. Because that was a pretty good
Great
performance, I'm
job,
not gonna lie.
team. Prepare for evac.
Didn't miss many shots. I did miss a few shots here and there, you know, but like, come on, chat. Stuff happens, you know. Sometimes you miss a shot or two, but... But yeah, I do wish that Warface would actually add something for Sniper. Like, I had 83% accuracy. I said I had like probably 38%. Well, I guess I had it in reverse. Ain't no way I was that accurate. What? I mean, okay, cool. Cool. So yeah, this is why I love Sniper though. Like, Sniper is just such a fun class because you can just like do so much things and you can kind of like, you know, snipe someone and it's just fun, okay? It's just fun. Okay, now that I'm finished with that mission, I'm wondering, I want to do another stream because like it's still pretty early. I've only been live for 2 hours now, so I'm thinking of doing another hour-long stream, but I'm not sure what to play honestly. From what I have installed right now, because I want to play different things but for different reasons, you know? Like, I wanted to play Plants vs. Zombies on stream tonight, I'm gonna be honest with you, but I just didn't want to stress about achievements today. Because I do want to get one more Platinum Trophy before the end of the year. I've Platinumed a lot of games this year. When I think about it, like, wow. This year I Platinumed Lies of P, I Platinumed, Dark Souls. Was it Dark Souls 3? Yeah, I think it was Dark Souls 3. Yeah, Platinum Dark Souls 3. I did the same for... What's the name of that game? Cocoon, which was like one of the most fun ones that I did. I really enjoyed playing Cocoon. Like, that was such a fun game. And such a surprising game for like such a small indie game that I just was like, you know, like it was really surprising. But yeah, we've done a lot of platinuming this year, and like I'm happy I've been able to share that with everyone here. It's been really, really fun. I've really enjoyed doing that. But I do think that like going forward, I can say I'll be increasing the number of trophies I get every year. Mainly because like I don't want to overdo it. Because like I want to do things outside of just like getting platinums in games, you know, like some days I don't even play like off stream. Sometimes like I just want to relax, watch anime and just like have fun. And that's what I do some days. Like I don't even play some days, like I just relax. And some days I'm so busy I can't even hop on to play, so it's like whichever one happens. Usually I'm too busy to play, but yeah. I never got a DM back from that person. No, what do you think though, Erica? Should I place... I don't know what to play right now. I'm gonna play something else, because I've had my fun with Waface. It's been fun. But I'm thinking, Stardew isn't a bad game, but it feels really stressful at times. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, like keeping up with everything and having to keep up with calendar events. It's just stressful. Maybe Monster Hunter. That's actually a good suggestion. I'll have to download my save data for that first. You know, I think I'll take you up on that. I think I'm gonna go play some Monster Hunter. That'll be fun. See, I'm not really feeling to play anything else, really. Like, I wanna play Warface, but I wanna do the new quests on stream, really. So, I'll try that new Dragon Longsword, but which monster is even weak to Dragon? Usually, you know, I would just go on, alright, just poison longsword, just don't care. Because nothing is really immune to poison. But yeah, what monster, now that I think about it, is weak to poison? I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start up a Monster Hunter stream, so we'll do like a shorter stream, we'll do like an hour-long stream or something on Monster Hunter, and then we'll get back to it. Rathian, Rathlos, Nanzino, and Primordial. Nanzino, Primordial, and Guys Should I try to solo? Alright, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna try to solo Guys McCorm again. Yeah, I know the regular rats are weak to dragon, but I guess the metal rats aren't weak to dragon. Because there's gold Rathian and silver Rathlos, which are two very hard fights, by the way. You know what, like, yeah. Try Rathian, then maybe try Malzeno. Sure, let's do this. Alright, well, thank you everyone so much for tuning in to the Warface stream. It was really fun. I'm going to end the stream and I'm going to start up on a Monster Hunter stream, so stay on the channel and just wait like about 2 minutes, and the next stream should start after that. Yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next stream. So, I hope to see you then. When Shagru. Ooh, Shagru. I might hunt him as well, actually, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, alright. I'll see you at the Monster Hunter stream. Man, I'm tired. Why?